This is a portion of history that's taught in schools in Ireland. I remembered the story a little bit, but as I researched more about the details of the story and did my own research and kind of went further into it, I realized that the story of the Choctaw donation came only, just over a decade after the Trail of Tears. Considering all of this history, I wanted to obviously reflect that specific history. But for me, the act of humanity that the Choctaw shows a bigger story that can be taken on a global context, really. And that is standing together against adversity and humanity, showing kindness to one another. I wanted to encapsulate these stories, so I used the empty bowl, symbolic of the Great Irish Famine. An empty bowl symbolic of this, made from the round-tipped eagle feathers used in Choctaw ceremonial dress, to try and create a sort of visual fusion of these histories that symbolizes both the horror of these stories and then, of course, the rising humanity and grace of the donation, one of the earliest international donations for famine relief.
These are eagle feathers. The eagle is a powerful creature, rises above, way above. And this action by the Choctaw was a rising above. They had suffered themselves only a number of years before they made this magnificent gesture. And yet, from the little resources they had, they were able to react on behalf of people half the world away. It was enough for them to know that these people were suffering and needed help, and they just went and did it. It should be remembered, and we should have something to inspire us to act in a similar way.
It's in our culture to give and share without hesitation and without expectation of getting anything in return. Yet we are warriors at heart. We are Tushka, is what it's called in Choctaw, warriors. And we take great pride in our heritage, and we fight fiercely to protect it. But a warrior's duty is also to help those in need. We hear of an injustice, we stand up for those suffering or being persecuted each and every day. Today, our two nations can stand here together and proudly reflect on the strength and fortitude of our people. We can celebrate our ability to overcome tremendous adversity and our history as kindred spirits.
And when you think about how extraordinary the story is, sometimes it can be difficult to get your head around it. That complete strangers, possibly 4,000 miles away, to think that they heard about the hardship that the Irish people were enduring during the Great Famine and that they made whatever effort they could to help out. It is indeed a truly extraordinary story, and it is only right that we here in Cork County would mark that, and that there will be a lasting tribute to that act of human generosity which stands behind me here, and it will stand the test of time. And I hope it conveys in a meaningful way to the people of the Choctaw people who are here today with us the sincere thank you that we want to pass on as an Irish people to you for your extraordinary act of kindness.